like Brady throughout his career, he has a stability to him. I actually saw an interview recently with a defensive player. He wasn't with the Patriots. I don't know the guy's name and I don't know what team he was on, but I do know he was a defensive player that, for those of you that aren't familiar with football, he would sack the quarterback, which basically meant like you knock him out, like you tackle him, you take him down. And apparently he had sacked Tom Brady quite a few times. So he was asked if Brady was his favorite quarterback to sack, and he said no. And he said it was because you could never get him to crack and like show emotion. He said his favorite quarterback to sack was Cam Newton because you could get Cam Newton emotional. And men know this inherently. If you can get a man to show emotion, if you can get a man to show that he's emotional about something, he's showing his weakness. When it comes to masculine energy battling, it's weakness. I'm not saying that a man showing emotion is weakness, but if you're talking about him showing up as a masculine leader, if you can get him in his emotions, you've conquered him. If a man who needs to be in grounded masculine energy for whatever it is that he's doing, he needs to lead, he needs to fight, he's in battle, if you can get him in his emotions, you've won, because he's shown his weakness in that moment. I'm not saying that men should never be allowed to show their emotions, but it's got to be time and place. If you're in battle or you've got two masculine energies that are competing, men inherently know if you can get a man emotional, you've won. And women know this too. As a woman, you know if you're pushing a man's buttons and you get him to react emotionally, you know you've won. Like, I mean, you've kind of lost because you have an emotional, weak man, but you know that's a sign of his weakness. When a man cannot control his emotions and he cannot be grounded and stable, that's him not being grounded in his masculine energy.